Hey, it's Joe Glines from the Automator, and this is a tool we've been working on and finally got it to be working properly. At least it seems to be now. We still haven't released it yet, but I will put up the URL up here. It should be available this week or maybe early next week, and we'll probably still be adding to this as well, but I think right now it's got a lot of great functionality, so I want to do a little demo here. So it's called the Segmenter, and it allows you to drag in an audio or video file. So I'm going to drag in now. This has already been transcribed. I'm going to drag it here. It knows it's been transcribed. Otherwise, it would have taken the video. This is a hero call. It's a little bit over an hour long, I think. And it would have ripped out the audio from it, sent it off to get transcribed, return back the transcriptions, and then waits for you to say, okay, well, what prompt do I want to use? We'll just use our default prompt, which I can go show you under Preferences. Under our prompts, so we have our default prompt, and so you can give it different prompts, right? This is the part, sorry, down here, this is stuff you can't change because this is what changes how it returns the data. This is what you can do to change the influence, so you can change what's going on in here. So you might want to have different prompts based on what it is you're doing, right? You might decide on different things, right? So that's why we allowed you to create new prompts and save them, and then you can just easily choose between them. But there's more. You can also say, I want, am I looking for a certain length of a clip? I can say I want to kind of give it a guide of making short clips, or long clips, or medium clips, right? And also a skill level. Maybe I want stuff ready for beginner level people, or intermediate, or advanced. If you leave them blank, if it's not relevant, just leave it blank. So both of these you can just leave blank. I can hit go. It's going to go send off the transcript to, we let you choose right now between ChatGPT and Claude, and it will look for segments and return it back, and it tells you here's the so it'll pull up the video, and I can listen to what it comes up with. So and that one was 30 seconds. This one's 7.5 minutes, starting at 31 seconds. So I could jump to it, and we're talking about ASM apparently. Ask if anyone's got something to work on. So it lets you, before you do anything more, before you extract anything, it lets you go through if you want to listen to it and see what's there, right? Once you decide on what you want, you have a couple options. You can select a multiple and hit extract. This would go, if I click it, you'll see in the bottom right down here, when it creates the files, it just rips them very, very quickly. So there's the first one, the second one, and the third one. So bam, they're done, right? The thing is, when you're extracting them without actually re-rendering the files, FFMPEG might lose the first couple seconds in the video. The audio is usually there, but the video might be a little weird. So we have a second option, which is render. And the render, well, it'll take quite a while. Like if this is a 7.5 minute video, it could take 7.5 minutes to go render it. So each of these is just as a rule of thumb, think about the length of the video. However long it is, it's probably going to take you that long to render it, depending on your GPU and depending on what else you got going on. But very quick, easy way to go grab parts of your big video or audio file and just rip them out and save them that then you can then go use and share in other places. So if you like this tool, I'll put the pretty link up for now, and hopefully by the time you watch this video, it's available. I'm thinking probably $19.99 is what we'll be selling it for. You do have to go in under Preferences here. So you need an assembly AI we use for transcribing it. So you put your token in here, and then so I see Irfan hasn't added the link to go get your token in case you don't have one. And then as I said, we have OpenAI and Claude, and so for both of these, you can choose different models. And actually, what we need to do is restrict. We found was some models do a good job returning back examples stuff, and some don't. So we'll go with this one for now. Here's where you put your token, and we'll have a link in here to go get those tokens. And so, of course, you'll have fees on the tokens for doing it, but honestly, it's not, considering the amount of work this saves, it's a really great deal. So hope you enjoyed that. Like the video if you learned something here, and ping me if you also, like, I think I'm going to add a button to say go generate like a thumbnail, or to go at least pull up the links to where I might create a thumbnail for each of these things. Well, maybe we would just have a prompt for the thumbnail to say take the title that we created and take the transcripts from that segment and give it to AI and ask it to generate a thumbnail for it, and then name the thumbnail the same as the name of the title. So then you could easily put it up there. What I don't love about that is usually a lot of times I'll want to play with it and edit it, and that's what gets be a little trickier, right? We can easily generate the picture, but being able to go back and revise and change that thing, that's where, to me, it's just easier to maybe be in your browser and do that. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.